Oh. Man, I'm gonna mess with this game a little bit, bro. You know, markets are moving slow. Get these spins in. Get these dice. Oh my god, I missed my entry, bro. Man, this ain't nothing, bro. Pin bar, entry, done. I don't even gotta think about it, bro. I do this. Oh my goodness. I don't know if this is it. Is it time? Man, bro. Oh man, should I get in right now? Should I get in right? So what kind of trader are you? Are you the bored trader? Are you the nervous trader? Do you try to like get in the entries, but you're like having a hard time pushing the button? What is it that you have to overcome to be a profitable trader in this market? In this video, I'm gonna show you how to overcome it and just get a proper, perfect trade setup. Let's get it. What's going on, guys? Joe here, and it's time to trade and get paid. So are you tired of having all of your issues, nervousness, fear of missing out, boredom, distracted trading, whatever? Are you tired of all that stuff keeping you from profits? Well, I'm gonna tell you what the right way to handle that is so you can have perfect trades almost every time. So let's talk about it. So here's the thing, guys. When you want to overcome trading issues, whether it be boredom, whether it be distraction, fear of missing out, nervousness, some people have a hard time pushing the button, whatever that stuff is, it's going to come back to one thing and one thing only. That trading psychology is going to come back to one thing and one thing only, and that is doing the proper setup. When you've done your analysis the right way and you're confident that you have done everything the right way, you're gonna have a much better understanding, and you're gonna have a much better confidence about it, that you're not gonna be fearful of getting in, you're not gonna feel like you got in late, you're not gonna be trying to look away and get bored, because what you've done is you have done the analysis, you've trusted it. And most people that struggle with psychology issues on the chart is because they're not really that confident in the analysis that they put in. So the best counter to poor mindset and psychology is proper analysis. Let me show you how to get the perfect trade almost every time. Let's get it. All right, so we're looking at a 30-minute chart, and you can see here that we have a lot of bearish movement here. Then we get this sideways movement, and it's kind of funny because when you look at it, you're kind of seeing that it's possible that we're getting this like teacup type pattern here. So what we want to do when we see that kind of stuff is we want to trust the analysis. Number one, the bears took control right here, strong, it's been in control, and bearish moves were bigger than bullish moves. Bearish bigger than bullish, and all of a sudden around this area here, we start to see more like bigger bullish moves. So one of the things that we have to remember is that momentum and volume is everything when we trade. So one of the ways we can take away like nervousness and fear of missing out is ask yourself, who is in control of the market? If I'm going to look for an opportunity in this market, who's in control? So we see that the bulls are getting stronger, but we do still see that the bears have a lot of pressure there. So even if we think that this is going to go and buy, which it really does look like this is going to be a buy, ultimately, that the bulls are going to take over the market, we do still believe that there's some bearish pressure in the market. So should we be swing trading another sell? Probably not. But what we could do is look for a beautiful scalp. And so we're on the 30-minute chart, and what we want to do is we want to just simply mark out some structure. So number one, we look here and we see that we have a confirmed structure here. We see down here that we have confirmed structure here. You can see it all the way through. And then last but not least, you can see at the bottom down here that you have confirmed structure all the way through here as well. So we have three main areas of structure that we're really happy with. And now we have price that is breaking above that structure. So now that price is breaking above our top structure, we should be thinking buy, right? Not necessarily, because what we have happen most of the time is that your first big push in the opposite direction is typically a fake out. So here's a little pro tip. The first breakout is typically your fake out. So remember that. Put that into your journal, put that into your trading. The first breakout is typically your fake out. And what it is price is going to push up and try to make that move, but the sellers still have some momentum in there, and there's gonna be a move to the downside, even if it's just the sellers getting their last little bit of money before the market turns its course. And so remember, be wary kind of careful, let me say it that way, cautious of taking that first initial breakout. Let's wait for the retest, let's wait for the confirmation before we start taking a change in direction on the first breakout, because the first breakout is typically your fake out. So we get our first big breakout here, and what are we thinking? We're thinking it's possible that it's gonna buy, but I think that we're still gonna get another sell move. Now, am I looking to take a sell that is going to go, all the way down? No, I'm not, because we know that there's buy pressure in the market. So what I'm looking to do is I want to see where is an opportunity for me to look for a scalp. So one of those things I can do is this. We have structure, we have our first breakout, and we see these wicks. You see these two candles right here? These two candles give you a really good indication. Watch this. Even strength, unbelievable. Siri started talking. Now how's Siri gonna try to teach me how to trade? How is Siri gonna teach me how to trade? All right, so we get this like even move, then we see another strong push down. We see another push, we see it pushing, but we get like these, these two dojis right here showing the slowdown. It pushes up, but watch this. Notice that the wicks here are on the downside, showing bullish momentum. But when we get to our structure level and we break past it, notice where our wicks are on these dojis. All of a sudden the wicks flip to the top side. And what that means is that it tried to push up and there was more sell pressure in that candle than there was buy pressure. It tried to push up, but there was more sell pressure than there was buy pressure. Now this tries to push up, but we still do not eclipse these wicks. That is a beautiful, beautiful indication. So what we want to do is we want to drop a line at the top of those wicks, and we want to understand that if the buyers are going to take control, watch this. If the buyers are going to take control, they have to fill those wicks, because everything happens in what we call fractals. You can see my video above about fractals, and I have tons of course content about fractals and wave trading on TGP. So if you want to become a student, I would urge you now, let's take a second right now and let's talk about that. On tradinggetpaid.com, we have tons of course content, fractals and fibs and everything from beginner to advanced market geometry, harmonic patterns, all kinds of crazy stuff that we do. It is awesome, and I would love for you to take an opportunity to come to tradinggetpaid.com, become a student, win with us. We have trade setups, downloadable content, a trading community, live classes every week, over almost 100 video courses for you to watch. It is absolutely dynamic. Join Trading Get Paid today. Link is in the description. Now, let's get back to it. Because we see that this next push does not eclipse our wicks, then we know that probably our next move is going to come down. But where to? How do we know where? Well, this is where we can use our fib. If we come from the bottom to the top using our fib, just like that, from the bottom to the top using our Fibonacci retracement tool, we can mark out our golden zone. Look at this. Mark out your golden zone, just like that. We call that a golden zone. And now you can take that fib off the chart so it looks a little cleaner. Now you have a golden zone. So in other words, what I'm saying is, even if this was a teacup, push, push, sideways, you would expect another push down before a push up. Even if this is going to continue up, we're already in a move that's went past our previous structure and couldn't break it all the way. So that tells us that we probably have another move down coming before our next push up. So what we want to do here is we want to start looking for an opportunity to see if we can get back to this golden zone. All right, we have structure right in here, really nice structure. And so if we can just get a trade that comes back to our structure. We're still in a bearish move. The bears are still stronger than the bulls, and it's right before the takeover. So beautiful opportunity for a scalp. So let's see what happens next. And what happens is, look, it pushes. Look at how that pushed up all the way up to the top. And we're thinking, see, the beginner traders, the ones that really don't know what they're doing yet, they would have seen that volume coming into the market and all that big movement, and they would have entered. Oh, look, it's going, buy. Nah, be patient, because just in a matter of one candle, it pushed all the way up, grabbed all of that, all of those people who got into the buy, came right back down and threw us a beautiful sell entry. I mean, this is as good a sell entry as it gets. When we see that candle right there, let me widen that up a little bit so you can see it. When we see that candle right there, we have a beautiful opportunity to get in the market. Why? Because the bears are still as strong as the bulls, and every time the bulls try to push, the bears take over. So what do? We see that close back below our zone with that much sell pressure, and we look for our trade. So what we do is we come in here, we enter the market right there. We can put our stop loss real tight. On this particular one, we can put our stop loss real tight. Why is that? Because when we put our stop loss, like if we were to put it way up here, like 1.5 or even 2, it would take a whole nother move, and by then we would have a breakout. We don't want to do that. We want to be real tight on our stop, okay? Because we have a real nice structure that has been rejected. So now we come back down here and we go to our golden zone. Now, do we want to go all the way to the golden zone? Maybe, but I think I like structure. I like to look at structure. We have a touch here, we have a touch here, we have a touch here. So that's a confirmed area. We have 4 touches right here, not including anything looking left. We have 4 touches within the last little time period in that same area. So I'm gonna say, let's go right here, and if it continues all the way down, awesome. But at least let's just grab a quick scalp. So let's see what happens. We enter the market there. We put our stop loss here. We put our take profit at structure because it's safe. We know it's gonna try to get down toward the golden zone, but we're just gonna be safe right here at structure. And let's see what happens next. I mean, my God, look at that. Profit instantly. Take profit hit right there. Look at that. I mean, it did hit our golden zone. Look at that. We could have went all the way down, but we like to be safe. We like to be safe. What I like to do is I like to use a trailing stop, and I like to use an open-ended take profit. So I would put a line right here rather than an automatic take profit, and I would be watching my trade, and when it gets close, I'll take profit. Now, for those of you who have struggled with mindset, use the automatic take profit and let it take you out of the trade so that you're not tinkering with it and getting nervous about it. So there we go. We have a winning trade. Beautiful, beautiful trade right there. And that's it. That's it. Just like that. That is the perfect trade because we took our steps. We took our mindset out of it. We did our due diligence, found structure, waited for a rejection, obvious bear pressure in the market. Even if it was one last ditch effort, we see the big move coming down. We catch our take profit and we're out of the market. There was nothing left to mindset. There was nothing left to psychology. It was just structure, rule following, and doing everything that the market told us to do. We did not have any real decisions to make. All we did was say, we see an entry, we take an entry. If it wins, awesome. If it loses, great. But we followed our rules and we caught us a nice dub. All right, guys, there you have it. I hope this video brought you a lot of value. I know we have mindset issues. I know we have psychology issues. I know we come in here with, FOMO and nervousness, and we come in here with distraction and whatever. We have job schedules to overcome. We have all kind of stuff going on, and we have to overcome it. The best way to overcome it is with expert analysis. So do your diligence, track your trades, follow your rules, and that will help you overcome your mindset issues. All right, guys? This was the perfect trade setup. I called this trade out to TGP. We won. We won over 90% of our trades for 2023. And on January so far has been on fire. We have lost like 2 or 3 trades in January so far, and we are just absolutely killing it at TGP. The students are winning. They're getting funded. They're passing their accounts. I mean, it's awesome. I'm loving seeing all the success of our TGP students, and I would love for you to become one of the members and one of the students of TGP. Just click the link in the description, tradinggetpaid.com. Become a student today, and let's make 24 the best year of your trading ever. Don't forget to hit that like button. Comment below. Let me know what your favorite part of this video was and what type of trader you are. What are you struggling with, and how can I help you? If this video brought you value, hit that subscribe button, and let's push it out to more and more people. I'll see you in the next video.